Hello everyone, Craig here on a hot night in Perth. I'm going to play you my arrangement of another Beatles song, one of their early ones, No Reply. It's pretty short and sweet, but it's kind of fun to play. I've had a couple of goes at this and I wasn't quite happy with some of the takes, so I'm going to see if I can play it through without making any mistakes, and then we'll discuss how I do it. So it starts in F, and okay, make sure that everyone can see that both hands. All right. Almost got through it. There's a tiny little glitch there, but that was pretty close. So let's get in a bit closer and we'll talk through just some of the bits. There's only 3 parts to the whole song. So the main verses, we're in F, B flat, to C seventh, back to F again. So when I'm playing the F, I quite often do a little half bar over these 2 strings. So, which is I think it's an F sustained, F sus2 chord. So from F, and that's also that little half bar pushing down on both strings is useful when I change to the B flat. So yeah, C7th, back to F. So, and that's part of the technique for getting this melody. The melody just keeps repeating a lot. So I'm going to play that little bit of melody, starting holding the, I'm holding the F chord, but then I change to the B flat, and then try and play that melody again. You let go and squeeze up to the C7th. Then this chord's a D minor, no reply, and let go the 3rd finger to make it an F again. That little F sustained squeeze I keep doing. So I'll play that bit again. To B flat, C7th. So I'm letting go a lot of the time when I'm playing those melodies, just playing the single notes. You can let go of the chord and prepare your next chord. So sometimes I'm holding the chord if it's useful. But like all of that, I can still be hitting notes in the F, B flat. I let go for a lot of those while I'm changing to C7. And then preparing for the D minor with this note. It's actually an F6, I think. The D minor shape is really an F when you're adding this. It's the same as adding an F6. And in the right hand, I tend to be playing, I really tend to be following the melody and then strumming in between. But quite often I'm just playing the center strings if that's the melody note. Alright, play that again pretty slowly. B flat to C7 to D minor, boom, and F. Then it repeats. B flat, C7, and just F. There's a tiny little D minor there. Window. All right. Sometimes, depending on the melody, I'm listening to the melody while I'm playing it solo. From the C7th, it sometimes just plays bum, bum, straight to the F. Sometimes it plays this little 3rd fret note, but that's just little embellishments. It's always going to the F chord. Alright, then we get to this bridge part. So we're going to go up to the 5th fret. And I'm playing, the 2 chords I play are D minor, so I'm barring the 5th fret. Reach over here onto the 7th fret is a D minor. But in all honesty, if I don't hit that finger and if I just play the top 3 strings, that's actually fine. Then it goes down to an A minor, and then it repeats again. You're playing this little melody riff on the way up. So it's the 3rd fret on and off. D minor is the first time, A minor. Then the second time you play it, you're adding another finger. So the D minor, add this 2nd string 6th fret, and it becomes a B flat chord, just in a different inversion. And then back to A minor. And again, if it's, so I'm using this little melody jump, ba, 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 I can let go on that 3rd note while I'm shifting up, bar the 1st fret. Make sure you hit these top 3 strings, and if you play a proper D minor, it's with the 3rd fret, 3rd finger down here to A minor, and that was what I was about to say. Just like with the D minor, if you just hit those 3 strings, it's fine, and with the B flat, you could just make a G shape. There's your G, normal G. I always bar the 2nd fret and then place my 2nd finger there. There's a G, G sharp, A, there's your B flat. So if you can't get that 3rd finger quick enough while you could just play those 3 strings. But that's the whole bridge. Little riff. open string, so you're playing the top string, open, 3rd fret, open, barring the 5th fret for a D minor, A minor, and the second time it's a B flat. Still barring the 5th fret. Then it goes back to the riff we were playing before, the melody riff. B flat here, C7 and F. So cool. I'll go real slowly and play everything up till there, but I'll try and play it in the proper tempo, but just really slow. That's pretty much the whole song. That's because it repeats several times, those 2 sections. And then the 3rd section, which is actually my favourite when I get it right. So we're in F. A little note on the 3rd fret there. Play it again. Then the next chord is an A7th, so it's a really easy chord to fret. You strum it, but I'm going to hit 5 notes in a row, and that's the way I've been doing it to get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're strumming the A7th. The next 2 notes, it's a hammer on and a pull off of the very 1st fret underneath here. So there's my A7th. So I'm hammering it on and pulling it off. 1, 2, 3. So from the F chord, if I'm a you, I'd 1, 2. It doesn't matter which finger you use, 2nd finger or 3rd finger sometimes. So that's 3 of the notes, and then the 4th and 5th note, because it's just really quick to get them all together. It's the thumb on and the 1st finger on the outside notes. So I'm strumming the A7th, hammering down for those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a little bit tricky, but it's really fun to play when you get it right. From the F, that little sort of F7th kind of chord, go to the A7th shape, so it's an easy one to fret, but you want to prepare to hammer here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, strum, hammer on, hammer off, thumb, finger. We go to a D. So I'm just strumming the bottom 3 strings here because I always bar my D across the 2nd fret. Just out of habit, I'm playing this top string on the 5th fret, the top D. But coming off the A7th chord, I don't want to hit that note yet. Then we're in, the next note is G minor. and B flat, and then it's an F, but I'm going to keep pressure on the top string there, so I'm doing a partial bar of both the top strings, so that's an F sustained chord, I guess, and then letting go to the F. So let's play that whole phrase again, from F, going to the A7th, then it's a D, bit of a little melody going to the G minor, to a B flat, then it's an F sustained, and then straight away letting go to a normal F. And then it all repeats. So they're all the parts. And you just repeat the whole section. There's one tiny other bit. Oh, look, let's play it and then I'll get to it and we'll show you. So we'll play each one of these sections one more time. Starting in F, B flat, to C7th, D minor, A minor, B flat, A minor, B flat, C7th, and F. A7th here, and D. G minor, B flat, to F. And you repeat all those sections again, and then at the very end, when they sing they sing out "No reply," A minor. It's the same as what we've always played. B flat, and the final chord is a D6. So you basically just is it a D6? C6, D? No, it's a D minor 7th, sorry. A minor 7th, B, C, D. D minor 7th. Which is basically you're fretting the entire 5th fret, and that's all you do. So it's really convenient. You've just been playing the D minor at the 5th fret. Go to the A minor down here. B flat at the 5th fret. And then open, or no other fingers except the 5th fret, and strumming it backwards so I hit this significant note at the top. Alright, I hope that made sense. I started waffling a bit when I was explaining some of that, but go back to the start and watch how I play it, and really once you know the chords, it's actually pretty easy to just get to practice finding the melody notes amongst it. It might actually help to play through. just learn the melody itself without the chords. And then all the chords fit in around it. All right, good luck, and keep practicing. Cheers.